Alright, so all my Persona fans, this video is just basically just gonna be kind of like a rundown of all of the Persona 6 leaks that have came out in the past couple days, and I'm going to be listing and describing which ones I think are actually real and which ones are probably fake. Now, generally speaking, I think most of these are probably real, given the fact that we have now rough drafts of the characters like you see down here below. The one on top, I gotta say, we're starting strong with this image. Could be real, most likely. I'm not quite sure. And obviously, just like pretty much every Persona game, we are going to be getting a new story, new characters. Now, the rumored release date is September of 2027. This is something I actually just do not believe is true. They are already have been consistently working on Persona 4 Remake. Now, obviously, we can see that they've been working on this as well, which is I gotta say, this is incredible. These images down below, I think, are very, 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 very credible. Persona Fusions was on Twitter. This did come out on Twitter, by the way. I gotta say, I was wondering, like, are these designs gonna be the final? Good chance is most likely not, except for our main character, this man. Even though he, in my personal opinion, doesn't really look like a man, has very feminine features, which leaves me to believe that maybe we can change the character's gender. Like, you can pick, like, do you want your character to be a boy or a girl in the video game? So we could see that, and changing your, like, gender in the Persona games, you can't really do that unless you play Persona 3 Portable, or like the old Persona 3 game, not the new one. Another thing that I think is probably most likely definitely true is probably just the names for every single name. Again, it is quite hard to really know how far they are in production. I'm gonna say most likely not exactly that far. I got a feeling that they hit a few road bumps. Maybe they just ran out of ideas or something. I don't know. Obviously, there's no official name for the protagonist, but that's okay. Yoko Kusakabe is most likely just the girl character we saw before. By the way, most of this information didn't even come off of Twitter. It came off of the Chinese social media app called Little Red Book. It stemmed from outsourced overseas animation studio working with Atlas, and the leaked information has been corroborated by creator community insiders on other social media platforms like Twitter, Lolibobo, and Momo. I don't know how to fucking pronounce those. The game is set to be the longest game in Persona history, so it's going to be having the longest calendar year, and will most likely take place in a similar setting as Persona 5 did, you know, like inner city, downtown. Yeah. Not much has been leaked, so we don't really know, like, what kind of enemies, like, the whole story is, obviously, but yeah, I feel like this is definitely more credible. And for the protagonist name, a lot of people kept filing him as Karaki Toma. That is actually what it said on the files that I did see. This is most likely to be true, unless, of course, they just decide to change the name last minute and they have to reprogram what every single AI NPC has to say to the guy. Nobody really knows what the mascot is going to be. I've heard rumors it's either going to be a bird, possibly, or a type of dog. Whatever it is, I have a feeling it could be something, like, out of this world, kind of like Morgana from Persona 5 or Teddy from Persona 4. They did not really come from, like, this world, but yeah. Now, for Yoko Kusakabe, the girl we see right there, a lot of people think she could be like a playable character, or like I don't know, like the main character's girlfriend or something. I don't exactly believe that to be true. I don't think she can be a playable character. If she could, that would be interesting as well. I would like to see, like, you being able to explore two different stories. I don't think that's true, though. I do have a very strong feeling all of these names are going to be the actual real names of the characters, for sure. Longest calendar year, possibly, maybe. It depends how long they've actually been working on this game. I know Atlas did work hard to even get Persona X, Phantom X. They worked hard to get that on mobile devices. That must have been hell for them. And this is actually a good thing, because since they have unleashed Persona 5 Phantom X, that unlocks their ability to just make more and more progress with Persona 6, because now they have some sort of easy cash flow with all the new collabs and everything else with the Persona 5 Phantom X game. A lot of people think that the Persona game's main color is going to be green. This is most likely true. People have always said that. People have been saying that probably for the past year. People were begging for Persona 6 to come out. So every Persona game, as we know, has like a mascot, like significant color. Persona 3 was red. Persona 3 was blue. Persona 5 was red. Persona 4 was yellow. This one's going to be green. I don't know what Persona 1 and 2 are. I don't even know anyone who plays those. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much my full rundown. I'm sorry. I'm like half asleep. But anyways, I hope and I pray for the best for this game, and I cannot wait.